T-Mobile is a force of nature, blowing Verizon and AT&T out of the water when it comes to nearly every speed test, and especially when it comes to 5G network coverage. In this video, I'm going to highlight T-Mobile's incredible wins and total domination, but stay to the end because I have a huge caveat that might make you think twice before switching to T-Mobile, even though they seem to be doing great. I'm Sherry, your telecom expert with Whistle Out. Thanks for watching. Today, I'm going over the testing and coverage and insights from speedtest.net or Ookla. They are a leading provider and researcher when it comes to worldwide network testing in 4G, 5G, and home internet. They know what they're doing, and they released a report at the end of 2022, kind of recapping what everything looked like at the end of the year in terms of mobile coverage and speed testing, and T-Mobile literally smashed everyone. It wasn't even a competition. So let's go over some of the biggest wins and highlights. And again, wait to the end where I'm gonna do some lowlights. It's all about yin and yang. It's about the balance. Let's go. The first numbers I want to go over come from the fastest states in the country. And when I say the fastest, I mean the states with the fastest download speeds for mobile devices. Now, those states are Minnesota, Illinois, New Jersey, District of Columbia, DC, and New York. And their averages for the state range from 94 to 100 as the fastest Mbps. Now that's the total average for all of the carriers. But when we look at the averages for the fastest provider in those states, the fastest provider is T-Mobile. And that ranges from 162 to 142 Mbps, very obviously bumping up those total averages across the state, making them the fastest. Now we're taking a look at 5G numbers and 5G averages for the three carriers. T-Mobile just dominates here, and it's no surprise. They are looking at an average download speed for 5G of 216 Mbps. Verizon is half that at 127, and AT&T is even lower at 85 for 5G speeds. That is embarrassing. And as an AT&T fangirl, I really have to give T-Mobile props here because they are truly crushing the 5G game. And if we're talking download speeds, you know we have to talk upload speeds. And just in general, upload speeds tend to be much slower than download. But T-Mobile, again, is the front runner here with their average upload speed being 12 Mbps, which is like fine. Verizon coming in next at 9 Mbps and AT&T coming in last at 7. Across the board, not great. Obviously, home internet speeds are much faster, and depending on where you are and what type of data you're using, your upload speeds might be even better, but the average, according to speedtest.net, is 12, bringing T-Mobile on top once again. We love to see it. I would also love to see Verizon and AT&T to step up their game, but we'll see. Now we're looking at 5G availability from the three big carriers. T-Mobile's availability came in at 69%. AT&T was a close second at 64%, and Verizon came in last at 34%. But what is availability? How does Speedtest measure that? It takes a look at the number of 5G users with a 5G capable device and how often they're spending time on 5G. So that's how speedtest.net is counting availability. So 69% of the time when T-Mobile users had a 5G capable device, they were on 5G. And with the download and upload speeds that T-Mobile is offering, I wouldn't mind spending that much time on 5G either. It's a different story on AT&T because my 5G speeds are slow, but I wouldn't mind it with T-Mobile. Maybe there's a change, a switch up coming in my future. The last number we're looking at is 5G consistency, because it doesn't matter if there's a lot of it or how fast it is if it's dropping every other time you try and load an Instagram post. But T-Mobile has 77% consistency when it comes to their 5G connection. Verizon coming in at a really close second with 76% consistency, and AT&T coming in last at 69%. What I really like here is that all of the carriers are within 10 percentage points of each other. However, T-Mobile is still on top here, proving that all of the money they've spent and the head start they got on building out their 5G network is truly paying off. So yes, T-Mobile is dominating coverage and network, 5G, all of it, which, you know, in the past has been Verizon. So I can see Verizon really stepping up their game in the coming months to try and get one step ahead of T-Mobile. We'll see how that goes. The only thing T-Mobile has going against them, and this is a big only, is the fact that they can't seem to get their security for their consumers, their users, their clients under control. They've had a handful of breaches in a handful of years, making it so customer information is not safe and is regularly at risk of being stolen, targeting then T-Mobile customers for more personal information. I don't love it. You can learn more about T-Mobile's recent hack up here. Is it worth it to switch to T-Mobile? Maybe, if you want faster speeds, but also be aware that T-Mobile's security doesn't have the greatest track record. In fact, if we're looking at security, T-Mobile is on bottom, even below many MVNOs, I am sure. So I want to hear from you in the comments. What's more important, security or network dominance? I'm not sure what the answer is, although I'm inclined to lean more towards security, but I want to hear what you have to say. Thanks for watching. I'm Sherry, your telecom expert.